good? You're not tuning into Punch Wrong Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Now, be careful on what side of the fence you want to be on. Be careful on what side of the fence you want to be on. And I'm talking about in reference to, are you a fan that cares about the belts? Or you a fan that don't give a damn about the belts? Huh? And I'm talking about also in reference to, this whole week we've been talking about Terrence Bud Crawford and his beef with the WBC. The belts don't matter. The only belt that truly matters is the Lineal Ring Magazine belt, and there's a lot of fans out there that be like, you know what, the belts don't matter. The sanctioning fees don't matter. I mean, where this money going? These belts are just trophies, right? But then, when we hear a potential fight with Rolly Romero and Devin the Dream Haney for a unification bout, and Rolly Romero in a recent interview saying, man, I don't want to fight no Devin Haney, man. He's not exciting. He'd rather fight Ryan Garcia. He'd rather fight Gervonta Tank Davis. And people are questioning, oh, man, he's ducking. He's ducking the unification bout. But also the same people say that the belts don't matter. And see, that's what I'm talking about, the contradiction and the hypocrisy. Which side of the fence are you going to be in? Are you going to be on the, you care about belts? Or you don't care about belts? Because then you can't be on Bud Crawford's side and then say to the other people, man, you gotta fight for the belt. Yeah, Terrence Bud Crawford, F the belt, man. F the belt, man. We already know what you are. We already know what Rolly is. He's a champion. We already know what Devin Haney is. He's a champion. Now I'm saying like this. I want to see that fight, right? But also Rolly Romero has a point, because after he beat Ryan Garcia, it was like Devin Haney and Bill Haney was calling out Rolly Romero like that. Yes, he was on the list, but he was on the bottom, right? When they made that list, after the Jose Ramirez fight, right? And they went to seek Brian Omi Jr. Even though that Rolly Romero also stated that he still want to see, after Ryan Garcia lost to him, that he'd rather see Ryan Garcia and Devin the Dream Haney, that they should make that fight, right? Still come through fruition, but Ryan Garcia got injured, blah, blah, blah. Had surgery, I believe so. So, it does the belt matter. And I think look. Yeah, if y'all familiar with the channel, right? Punch Wrong Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Smash that like button. I always say that boxing translates to life itself. And I'm going to give you an example. If you don't understand what Rolly is trying to say, I'm going to give you an example. So you can understand what he's trying to say. Now, I have some weird examples, but you're going to understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so what Rolly meant is that Rolly Romero is not trying to play hard to get. You feel me? I'm giving you a relationship reference, right? Hey, yo, fellas, y'all remember wanting to come up and stuff like that when you trying to talk to this chick you like, and you don't know if y'all have the chemistry, but you're really trying hard. She's playing hard to get. She's making you trying to smash, but she ain't letting you smash. You're going on a few dates, more than a few dates, She ain't trying to give you the vajiji juice. You thirsty, but she ain't trying to give you the vajiji juice. She's playing hard to get, right? But then you get in a position, right, in life. You got money, you established. Then you don't got time for dealing with a woman that's playing hard to get. You could pay for that ish. You could buy an escort. You go to the strip club and stuff. You can order girl. Or you so established that you don't even need to chase girls no more. You feel me? They just coming to you. It's easy, Ain't trying to play no hard to get and work hard for a taste of a vajiji juice, So, Rolly Romero right now, he's a champion and he's established that he doesn't need to be in a situation where he need to work. You already know that fighting Devin Haney, you got to figure out a puzzle. He's hard to hit. He's hard to get. So he's in a position where he won an exciting fight. So do you blame him? He ain't trying to figure out a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? There's certain fighters there's certain fighters that they're in a position to fight whoever they want to fight, the styles that they want to fight. That's why there's matchmakers, right? We just don't like the fighters being the matchmaker, but at the end of the day, there's matchmakers for everybody, right? And at the end of the day, it's still a career. Because I do think that Devin Haney will beat Rolly Romero. Do I think he's a better fighter? Fighter. Rolly Romero is a fighter, right? And he learned to late. But I think that Devin Haney will outbox him and won't make it easy. And I don't think it will be an exciting fight, even though that Devin Haney proved that he has some power in the 147-pound division and dropping Brian Omi Jr. Even though that I always say that Brian Omi Jr. is the most manufactured fighter in the sport of boxing. Still, him dropping Brian Norman Jr. and humbling the boxing world was good. You know, even when people thought that, oh, Devin Haney power was not going to translate to the upper division. When he was at 135, he went to 140. He dropped Regis Progress. He humbled the world there. Then he humbled the boxing world again in 147 pound when they try to question his power, right? He didn't run either. But he ain't closed the deal. He's not a finisher. It is what it is. Not everybody is a good finisher, but at the end of the day, Devin Haney did his thing and humbled the boxing world. Unification bout is great in a 147-pound division that's looking like a ghost town, right? Mario Barrios going to be facing Ryan Garcia, and then hopefully I would like to see Ryan Garcia beat Mario Barrios, and then we see a unification bout versus Devin the Dream Haney and Ryan Garcia. Even if it wasn't for the belts, we still need to see that rematch. So, all I'm saying, folks, let's keep the same energy. If you're one of those that believe in belts, keep that same energy, right? If you don't believe in belts, then keep that same energy. You're like a Gervonta Tank Davis fan. You don't give a damn about the belts. You as a fan don't give a damn about the belts. You like the matchups. There's some great matchups in the sport of boxing that the belts don't need to be on the line. Boots versus Virgil Ortiz. I do not give a damn about the belts. In that sense, to be honest, I don't give a damn about the belts. Give me the damn fight, right? We ain't give a damn about no belts when it was Ben versus Eubank. I don't give a damn about the belts. I don't give a damn about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, put it this way. If you give me David Benavidez versus, well, David Benavidez got a belt right now. But I was going to say David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. I still want to see that fight. So, does belt truly matter? Does the fighter make the belt or the belts make the fighter? I say this, man, in reference to paying sanctioning fees. I think a lot of fighters are saying they don't know where the sanctioning fees are going. All right, so when you're negotiating your percentage, have a cause, a foundation, something that you're fighting for, that you want to support, whether it's autism, cancer research, Boys and Girls Club, and create gyms around, a franchise. I'm good with the fighters paying sanctioning fees, and I'm good for the fighters knowing what the sanctioning fees going to. How about if you don't know what the sanctioning fees, you tell the WBC, all right, I'm going to pay my sanctioning fees, but this is where I want this money to go to. No, I don't want it to be in the WBC, Jose Suleiman. No. I'm paying my sanctioning fees. We're going to do something great for the community, but I want to put this, and I want you to partner up with me, WBC or WBO, IBF, and we're going to put money. It's gonna be helpful, right? It's for a good cause. And if the sanctioning bodies be like, no, we want to put it on, no. I want to know that I'm helping the community. You come to my community, I'm paying sanctioning fees. Let's partner up, and I know that exactly where is this money, and I'm gonna be happy, right? Where the money is going. And then I think the fighters will be happy in paying sanctioning fees. Let me know what y'all think. Maybe those sanctioning. How about these fighters pick like you see those programs, the Big Brother, Little Brother, but it'll be the current fighter. And this sanctioning fee is gonna help 5 different ex-world WBC world champions, in need of help or whatever, needing medical, and needing testing and stuff like that, whatever they need, right? A new home, an apartment, paying bills, paying a debt. It's still a help. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you. God bless, and on to the next.